Decision paralysis is the inability to choose from available options. As an INFP, you may have many great ideas, but find it difficult to choose from them because you have strong values and a deep desire to make the right choice. These are not bad ideals, but when you hold so strongly to them, it makes it difficult to choose and can keep you stuck. Decision paralysis in an INFP is closely linked to how their minds work. According to an article on Simply Psychology, reviewed by Saul McLeod, PhD, a qualified psychology publisher, INFPs are introspective, intuitive, empathetic, and flexible, often guided by strong personal values rather than logic alone. It explains why making even simple decisions can seem like a task. Truly, it is a strength to sit down and think through any choice one has to make. Many people wish they could take the time and effort to analyze things before making a choice instead of just making random decisions, but for INFPs, this strength can be a trap. So how do you overcome the trap of decision paralysis without losing what you value? Let's look at the 3-step methods. If you have a decision to make, the first thing to do is to ask, does this align with my values? Before you consider any options, you need to be sure that you like it and that it is something you want. INFPs are always affected by decision paralysis because they try so hard to make sure that every decision fits every one of their value. But instead of doing that, write out what you want out of a thing. For example, if you want to date a person, what will matter most? Is it financial security? Peace of mind? Staying true to your beliefs? Once you name your actual priority, the decision is easier because you are no longer choosing between everything, you are choosing based on something. As psychologist Barry Schwartz, professor of social theory and social action at Swarthmore College in Pennsylvania, writes in his influential book, The Paradox of Choice, most good decisions follow a basic path. Figure out your goal, evaluate how important it is, then look at your options in light of that goal. Once you know what you value, deliberately narrow your choices. Do not research everything. Do not ask every person you know. Pick 2 or 3 realistic options and work with them. It sounds simple, but it goes against the INFP's instinct to keep all doors open. Schwartz draws a helpful distinction between 2 types of decision makers, a maximizer and a satisficer. A maximizer is someone who needs to be assured that every decision was the best that could be made and considers all the alternatives they can imagine, a psychologically daunting task. The alternative is to be a satisficer, someone with standards, but who stops searching once they find an option that meets those standards and does not worry about whether something better exists. An INFP should learn to satisfice, to choose what is good enough rather than what is perfect. It will not lower your standards, rather it protects your peace. The final step is practical and non-negotiable. Give yourself a time limit. Not weeks. A deadline of 1 to 2 days for most decisions, and for smaller ones, 1 hour. The deadline will not rush or pressure you, rather, it stops you from endless reanalysis. When you meet your deadline and you have still not made a decision, choose the option that best fits the value you identified in step 1. Then stop thinking about it. Decision paralysis in INFPs happens because INFPs have a strong desire to get things right, to stay true to values, and to avoid hurting themselves and others. Those are good instincts. But they need a structure to work within, or they will work against you. Name your value. Narrow your options. Set your deadline. These 3 steps will not take away your depth, they will give it somewhere to land.